Hey Chopper, this viewer's not subscribed.
Car D Kaizoku.
This video is brought to you by Adakai TCG. Shop the latest in premium holographic textured custom One Piece cards. Designed for collectors, crafted to stand out. Use code CARDKaizoku for 15% off your next order. This video is sponsored by gumgum.gg. Discover Western OP10 lists and Eastern OP11 lists on gumgum.gg. Updated daily. Be the first to see decks for new leaders as they emerge. With over 1,000 deck lists per set, gumgum.gg has all the top strategies as soon as they drop. This video is sponsored by Card Market, Europe's largest online marketplace for trading card games. Alright, this is the Zoro and Sanji list for this video. This is a completely initial testing video. This is my first draft with the deck. It's a lab video, so yeah, be aware of that. I actually think this list kind of sucks. I'm gonna have to revisit it and make some changes. But I did learn a lot playing this leader, playing with this particular list. Right, I think there's something here. I just have to figure it out. It's just not particularly this deck list. But I thought I might as well share some of my testing with you guys. You could pick up from where I left off with the learning, or until I have free time to pick this deck up again and then try some changes out. But yeah, EB02 did add some nice things for us. Right, we get this Nami searcher that can hit a lot of the nice Straw Hat cards in the deck. We got this Vivi that draws us 2 cards for 3 Dawn, and we can always bounce it back to our hand to use with our leader ability. We also get the Zoro out that can just rest a character and get pseudo rush. So these are nice additions. I wanted to utilize the Sanji a lot, and this Zoro here from the this Zoro wasn't from his starter deck, but it was released around the same time. But this Sanji, if you attack with him twice, he stays like a 7k base on your opponent's turn. I wanted to utilize Brook to cheat these guys out, right? Because you could do Mihawk into Brook and then Brook into Sanji. That's like your most potent combo, I think, but for some reason, consistency-wise, I don't ever seem to have these 3 cards in my hand at the same time. So that's something I'm going to have to try to fix. I might try to run more Buckin to get more consistency with Weevil, because you can either play Weevil with the Buckin or the Mihawk, so I think that's pretty good. And Hoodie, of course, is a really great finisher. This Zoro, I don't know why I put it in the deck. It kind of doesn't synergize with anything. Right, the best thing you can do with them is just cheat him out with the Mihawk here. Otherwise, Brook can't play him out, so he's kind of always stuck in your hand. So this is the first card I'm going to cut out after I revisit this deck. But for now, this is where I'm at. So hope you guys don't mind me trying out Zoro and Sanji. I did try him out with the Fishman build, but since Jinbei got banned, I had to scrap that. I can't go down that path anymore. So yeah, this is my Straw Hat version. Alright, enjoy the video. Alright, Zoro and Sanji versus Purple Luffy, an actual meta deck. Let's see how we do. Hopefully them ramping to 3 life is making it easier for us to kill them with our double 7k swings. So we keep this hand. Right, we have Brook into Sanji. That's an early thing we can do on... Well, we'll play the Sanji out now. But might as well, right, for 2 Dawn. Next turn, if we happen to top deck something, we can Brook into it. Okay, so they ramp to 4. Play Mr. 2. If I can find my EB02 Zoro, that'd be good. 6 at us. Let's counter. Yeah, we should probably counter. Okay, we get the wrong Zoro here. Actually, Brook cannot cheat out this Zoro, so we'll just play Izo. Right, we could always bounce Izo back to hand later. Tap their Mr. 2. Let's swing Sanji at him. And then 6 at lead, we'll bounce Izo back to hand and untap our Sanji, so he can't attack into it. Keep our boys safe here. I do have to keep my hand size low to utilize my Sanji, but hopefully he'll put in some work for us, right? He could do a 7 and a 9k swing. So 5 at us, let's counter 1. He's gonna play a lot of big stuff that we can't really afford to take hits from anyway later. So they play blocker Sanji, that buys us some time. Right, he didn't quite hit 8. I think this new Luffy doesn't run Luffy Taro anymore, so that's why Sanji's out. Then we'll see a Katakuri next turn, so we'll play Vivi to draw 3, making it harder for us to use Sanji's ability, so maybe I should have attacked first. Haha. Okay, we just swing with leader 8. Whoops. Bounce Vivi back to hand. I'll just do a big counter. Okay, so they took the 8. We'll just pass. So yeah, I spent 2 Dawn for the Sanji for a reason, right? Hopefully I get to use it and show you guys. 5 at us will counter 1. I might cut this freaking Zoro. I don't use him from anything. Okay, 6 at us will counter 2. Okay, we have high cards in hand. There's that Katakuri you couldn't play last turn. Okay, Hoodie? I get Hoodie here. I have 4 life, so we'll Hoodie here. Tap their Dawn, tap their Katakuri. We could kill their Sanji blocker. That's probably what we're gonna do, right? 8. Or 9k? I don't really need down on leader, right? So 9k at him. Please die, don't be 4k. Because I'm out of 2k's in hand to stop a 6k attack. Just die. Come on, it's all the rage, everyone's doing it. Go to the trash. Be a raccoon. He countered 4. Oh! With 3 cards? Oh, huh? Okay, I guess he miscounted. So we'll swing 5 and he took it. Huh. 8 at 8? Huh. He should be hitting my face. Okay, 9 cost Luffy. 10 at hoodie. We'll counter 3 because I need a big body out. 5 at me will take. Okay, I mean, even though he did misplay, I don't think we're out of it just yet. So play out Weevil here to find an answer. Or maybe Nami first. Play Weevil. Okay, I have nothing to bounce back to my hand except for Weevil, but I can finally do my Sanji thing here. So let's do 6 only. Just to see what's in his hand. Then I could do, let's see, 7 liter, 8 liter. Bounce Weevil, untap the Sanji. So I'll swing for 8. Okay, Gungam Giant's that. Sanji 8, Hody 8, and I play Zoro and Nami. Right, this way that Katakuri can't just block for free. It's a block counter 1. He took it. Okay, then we just do 10 with Hody then. If he took an 8. That means I don't think he can block and counter. Okay, he took going to 0. Okay. Well, yeah, I just Hody and rest his 2 blockers. If he leaves a Dawn up, I have to pick either 2 Katakuris or a Katakuri and 1 Dawn. Right. I might just do the 2 Katakuris. Assuming he has another one. It could be like a 9 cost Big Mom here too to heal them. 10 at Hody again. I don't have the counter for that, unfortunately. Oh dang, he can kill my Sanji too. He's only a 7k right now. Then I'd have to like just go all in with the Hodis. 6 at my face. Okay, I can counter out of that. So we will. 8 at me will take. Okay, another 8 cost Katakuri. So we are going to have to tap both of them and hope we have more than enough damage via the Sanji to bust through the Gungam Giant. So Hoodie tap tap. Swing an 8 in to burn the Gungam Giant here. Then we do 6 liter and then 7-9 with Sanji. Bounce the Hoodie back to hand. To be honest, I think we would have lost if he attacked our face with his Katakuris and Luffy's instead of our Hoodie. But I don't know, I'd have a second Hoodie right now. Maybe that might make the difference. Okay, so he did Gungam Giant to counter out of that. So here is 7 from Sanji. Counter 3, okay. 6 from leader. He should have an extra 3k counter actually, because he like miscountered one time too. 2 1ks, okay, so probably have it with 9k here. Yep, he concedes. But yeah, I don't know. I do think we should have lost that one. Alright, Zoro and Sanji versus Nami. Maybe this guy will have a standard deck. Well, the Luffy did too, he just misplayed it. Okay, so he plays out a Teach. I think that's pretty standard. We'll do 5 at Nami. Took that. Okay, we'll play Mihawk into Weevil. I think that's what we do. Oh, he was Cracker Trigger. We'll Mihawk into Weevil. So if he does put any down on leader to attack into Weevil, that means he develops nothing. Cracker 8, 9. 9k Cracker at my face. Okay, I guess we'll double take this. We get a Buckin that can cheat out another Weevil for us. 6 at our face, so he can leader ability. We'll counter 2. Okay, I can Zoro to tap to Teach, but I think I have to get rid of characters on board for now. So we'll Buckin into a Weevil. Then down leader. Let's do 7k at the Cracker first, and then down leader. We do 5 with Hawkins as well. We'll bounce Buckin back to hand to restand the Weevil and attack 7k again. So we got him to discard a card. 6 at lead. Would it have been better to do 7 leader and 7 Weevil? Probably, right? Yeah, I think that was a mistake. So he counters 2k on that. Yeah, I didn't need to attack with Mihawk. I keep forgetting. I have to play differently against Nami here. Okay, so they play a lot to make us lose a life. It's a burn Nami deck. Burn Nami. 2 rest it down on leader because it's a teach. I gotta get rid of that guy. He's annoying. So we'll counter 3 1Ks just to get our hand size down. Because we want to eventually play that Sanji, 2-cost Sanji out. Okay, we'll tap the teach here so he doesn't get free rested down every turn for his leader ability. So out comes Zoro. Tap the teach, we'll swing 4K into him. He dies. Oh wait, yeah, now Zoro has no target to attack into. Maybe that was a mistake. Whoops. Okay, 7 teach. Countered. Another 7, took that, and 6 leader to untap, bounce Mihawk back. I guess that's why we kept our Zoro safe, so we'll justify it that way. Another 7 at him, he counters 1, we'll pass. Oh, that's a 2K, right? Zeus. The Pudding Dust, I think that gave us a better hand actually. 8 at Weevil, we will counter 3. 1, 2, 3. And then that guy can attack 8K, so that kills one of my Weevils, but at least I kept one. 8 at my face? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, I have to go for game. He only has 3 cards in hand. Maybe we can do it. So here is a 7. Took it. Okay. Here's another 7. I can burn quite a few 1Ks this way. So leader abilities counters 2. One more 7. Counters 2. Okay, we'll do... Do we have game? We do 8, 9? 8, 9 is the only way. Okay, so I only lose here if he has a 2K in hand. We'll bounce Zoro back to hand, untap. We've only had a 2K. Okay, we lose. We kill the law for fun. Dang, so close. If he had a 1K in hand, we would have won. And he goes 15 at us. Rematch, 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 rematch. I feel like that was really close. Okay, we'll go second. Let's mulligan. Okay, we can Brook into nothing. Okay, we can Mihawk into Brook. I want to Mihawk into Brook into like a 2-cost Sanji. That's like my wombo combo. We don't get it. Okay, we'll pass. We have one more chance. We can get it from life or from drawing it. Okay, Teach is out. We'll counter 2. I don't need 2 Mihawks, I don't think. Let's play the Zoro out. Get rid of the Teach early. I hate that guy. So we'll tap him, and since he doesn't have 2 characters, he doesn't get the Pseudo Rush, but we have our leader. So we kill Teach. That's some relief there. Plays out a Kiku Nojo. Dawn leader 6 at us, so we'll take that one. Okay, we have the combo. We have the combo. Let's do the combo. It's a 3-Dawn combo. We have 3 Dawn left over. So we can even do some 7K swings with the Zoro. So Mihawk into Brook into Sanji. Boom. Then we'll 7K twice, or should I just swing 8? Let's do 7K twice. It'll burn 2 1Ks out of his hand at least. Plus the card he discards for the leader ability. Potentially. Then we'll bounce Mihawk back to hand just to have a 2K. I took the 7, okay. Oh no, did he get a trigger? What triggers does he run? Robin trigger cheats out a Hiyori. That lets him put another trigger on life. We'll risk it. We'll attack 6, bounce Mihawk, and untap our Zoro. He got leader ability here. He does, discarding a red rock. That's good. 7 at lead. Counter 1, he took it. Okay, what is gonna trigger out? He put that there, right? It's Satori. Okay, he's trying to aggro me. You can't aggro me. I'm the aggro guy. Plays a Robin, makes me lose a life. 5, 6, 6. Yep. 6 at a character. Okay, we'll protect him. 5 at our character. Okay, we will protect him. 6 at our character. Okay, we will protect him. Huh, I can Sanji for pretty big numbers here. Pretty big numbers. I guess we'll just see what happens. So we'll swing 7 Sanji. He'll leader ability early, right? Yep, and then counters 2. Okay, so I can make a 9. So I have to make him take 2 life, 2 cards in hand. What are the chances that it's countered? We'll do a 7 with Brook. He took it. 7, 7. No, 7. I can do 9, 9. Is that the play? Or 7, 7, 9. Let's do 7. bounce Brook, untap Sanji. He countered. Maybe 9-9 would have been the play. Let's try to check if he has any counter. Right, we could do 7 with the Zoro. If he takes this, we have game. Oh no, let's just kill Satori. Because yeah, I think if I don't have lethal here, I die on the clapback. So I should clear board. Counters 4k. Okay, he had 4k counter. That's really scary. I definitely did not have lethal there. So we have to kill Satori. I don't think I want to heal him. So Satori dead. Pass. So 3 attackers, I have 4k counter. Depending on what's in my life, I could lose or I could survive. But he has to commit. If he wants to go for lethal 3 ways, he needs to put the Dawn to make this first hit connect. So 8k, 899. Yeah, he's going for it, I think. But if I'd stop this 8, that's all I need. Our Sanji's a 7k, so it's probably not aimed at him. Oh, it is? Okay. We'll counter 2. He's really banking on us not having counter in hand. 6 at Zoro. Let's let him die, and then he could commit 8. Okay. We'll counter 2. What's he got for 4? That he didn't want to put more down on Kikunojo. Did he throw? Cracker. I don't think it was worth it. I think it was more worth to just kill my entire board. Okay, so he concedes. We'll rematch. I had Hody too, so I think I would have had it no matter what. Even if he killed my entire board. Okay, this hand, it's pretty aggressive, so we'll keep it. Right, we can Mihawk into Zoro. If he kills something, we can Mihawk again. So they play Hiyori and put something on top. 5 at lead. We can Brook in, Mihawk into Brook into Zoro. That's a lot of bodies. I quite like that. But Weevil would be a lot more resilient. Let's see, he gets another Cracker trigger. Okay, well, Mihawk into Weevil. Same as last time. They might commit this all at my face again. Yep, 9 will take. It's deja vu. Yeah, I'm gonna cut this freaking vanilla Zoro. It's not doing anything for me. 6 at Weevil will counter 1 with this vanilla useless Zoro. I thought it would be helping with consistency with the Mihawks into something to play, but I seem to always have a Weevil. Okay, we'll do 5 at Cracker with the Mihawk. Let's try to burn some counters this way, because his leader ability doesn't work on characters. We'll do 7 with our Weevil, he should die. Then 6 into their... who's just leader ability? That's still a card, right? So, bounce Mihawk on tap. Then we'll play out Sanji and then swing 7k with the Weevil again. Or... No. Just Sanji. Then 7. Actually, I should have played Sanji after, in case he has the trigger. Counters. Okay, I have to get my hand size down to use Sanji. So let's do some countering. Okay, Nami plays Kikunojo. Yeah, the thing with Nami is I don't even know what she's gonna play every turn. 7 that we will counter. I should have done 2 1Ks, huh? But I would have drawn a card anyway. But I play characters out. Oh well, we'll just use Weevil for now. Okay, he countered 3. We'll do Brook into another Sanji. That does give us 5 cards in hand. I could do 6 and then 8. So 6 doesn't go through, but the 8 will. So Dawn Leader 6. Maybe this is a dumb way to attack. I should have just done 7 with my leader, actually. We'll bounce Sanji back and do 7 with the Weevil. Just to wallow in my shame. That was a weird attack string. It gets a Cracker trigger. So I figured might as well protect my Sanji. Does play the Luffy out. This is bad for us. 8 at our face. Bounces the Weevil back to hand. Yep. We'll counter this just to get my hand size low. So there is 3 cards. 6 at us. Do I take this one or yeah, we'll take, and then we'll counter the 6 from Kikunojo? Or should I just take it and I just try to go for game next turn? Counter the Cracker and then take the Kikunojo. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go for game here with the big, juicy Sanji swing. But this was the same predicament as last game. So 7 with Brook, because we're gonna bounce that guy back to hand. They took it. Okay, so the other card in hand might not have been counter. And then we'll do Sanji 7. Wait, one card in hand he can't counter. So, oh my god! Since I took that life card, I don't have the 5 card threshold for Sanji, so I kind of messed up there. But no cards in hand. I think we went with Brook, right? Mathematically. Okay, never mind. In the end, we won anyway, but I completely messed that attack string up. Okay, So we did win in the end, but I don't really feel great about that. I think I have to get a lot more used to this deck. Right, I think it's a lot better than I'm piloting it. Okay, Zoro and Sanji versus Black Luffy. I wonder if he's running my list. I just need to go wide, right? If I understand how my deck list works for Black Luffy, he'll have trouble with me dealing with a bunch of bodies, so we'll play out this 1-cost Zoro. Next turn we get Mihawk into Brook. Hopefully we find like a Sanji or something to combo into. 6 of us will take. Maybe it was a good idea to play out the EB02 last turn, so I could Mihawk into Brook into this Zoro here. Yeah, this 4-cost Zoro, I think it just bricks me when I'm trying to combo. Maybe it's just Mihawk into Weevil then. Right, because that draws me a card. Or Zoro to tap the brand new. Which one? We'll go with Zoro. We'll try to control the board here. And then this Zoro gets buffed, right? So we'll attack 4k. And then his when attacking works twice. So if I attack with him again, it'll give him another plus 2k, right? So we'll try to activate that. We'll bounce Mihawk back. Untap him. Took the 6. Okay, here's another 6 way. Oh. You need to have 3 characters out. So when I bounced the Mihawk back, it made it so that I didn't have 3 characters. Shut up. I'm using him as counter. That's why he's rested, right? If he attacks leader into him, that's 1k I don't have to use in my hand. According to plan. I intended for that. But yeah, we always have Mihawk into Brook as an option if we ever find like a Sanji. The 2-cost Sanji. Hoping he shows up. Okay, yep, 5 at him. Save the 1k. Okay, so Kuzan out. That would have been nice to have the Zoro out this turn. Right, because I could tap it. He won't have Pseudo Rush, but I could like... no, I can't really deal with it, huh? But yeah, another Mihawk. I guess we'll just Weevil with it. And then we just do 7k twice at leader. Let's do the 6k first or 7? Do I have to worry about triggers? Let's just do 7. 6, bounce Mihawk back. And then another 7 for your face. Okay, counters 3 will pass. So I'm guessing it's if it's Kuzan and Kobe's, it's probably my list. So a Sanji's coming out this turn, most likely 5 at Zoro. We have so many cards in hand, we should just keep them alive if we can. All of our characters, 7 at him. Counter 3. And then Sanji pops Weevil. That is fine. Okay, now I draw the Zoro after I discard the Brook. Classic, right? We'll throw 7 at face, because he's not a 6k base yet. Might as well try to get him as low as we can. Mihawk into Weevil, and then I have 3 Dawn left over. So I could do Mihawk, Weevil, Zoro, 7/7. Okay, counter that for 3. Mihawk, Weevil. BB to draw or Zoro? I want to hit him. I think I want to hit him. Let's do 6 at the Kuzan. Maybe he's low on counter. Bounce the Mihawk back. He countered 2. Okay, he was not low on counter. Play out Zoro and we'll just swing 8 into the Kuzan here. Okay, so that dealt with that guy. It's his Garp turn. And there's the Garp. Oh my god. See, it's such a good deck, right? But I think the fact that I can keep bouncing these Mihawks back is helping me stay in the game. Helping me have a board to attack into him. So pops my Weevil. Yeah, I could assume that games that I don't find this Mihawk, I probably just lose against this deck. So 8 into Zoro, I just have to keep him alive. 6 hit him. Every counter in our hand, go. Alright, to Nami. Play that. Fine, this Sanji's the only thing we can take. These cards would have been nice earlier. I would have had a much wider board. I feel like I couldn't use the Brook properly But I didn't get the chance to. I would have loved to. So we do 6 with the Zoro. Play out Sanji. Do 7 with this Zoro. At their Sanji? Maybe they're at a counter, actually. Yep. And then 7 at lead. Bounce. Sanji back to hand, I guess. Untap the Zoro. I think I clicked the wrong Zoro. Because the other one would be 9k? This one's 8. The other one would be 8 plus the Dawn, so it'd be 9. But yeah, I guess he took either way, so it didn't matter. But yeah, messed up using this 1-cost Zoro twice. I'm ashamed. Can he kill 3 bodies? So Garp kills the bigger Zoro. Leader attacks into small Zoro. They just pop my Nami. How do I win? I need Hody. Hody, please. Yep. Uh-oh. I think things aren't looking good. Oh, Sanji too. Uh-oh. And if he plays a blocker, okay. At least it's not a blocker. So I need Hody. Give me Hody. That's not Hody. That's Diplomats. Play Sanji and then we just get him to 0 here. Yep. Okay, let's see. If he plays a blocker, I lose. If he doesn't have a blocker, which he should. If he's running my list, there's Rebecca's in the deck. Please no Rebecca. So it's 4 down Rebecca and then he has to pop my Sanji somehow. 5 brand new. Okay, so if I counter this, he can't go for game. Right, 3 attackers. I have 3 life left. Okay, does have a Rebecca. That's not good. Brings back a 2k2 into a Kobe. Okay, how do I get out of this? Hody? Well, hope we'll get it from life. So 6 will take. That's not a Hody. Passes. I'll be top deck a Hody. I'm sorry, you're using my deck too. Sorry, you had to succumb to this 11k swing from this fish guy. 11k swing from the fish. And then he is... Oh, if he had another 2k in hand, he would have had it. Okay, let's rematch. Yeah, that was completely top deck luck there. Let me tell him who I am, in case it is inspired by my list. I don't know. Maybe it's gotten to the point where it's like telephone around enough people where people don't know that I made a video on the deck and they just think that they're copying it off of somebody else. So play Nami to start. Okay, so we don't have the Mihawk this time. Let's see how horrible this matchup is without the Mihawk. So I repositioned myself on my chair and I think I knocked everything on my table. So if that made a lot of noise, my bad. So brand new into a Tsuru. Huge fan if true. It's true, buddy. It's me. You're in my video. What do we do here? Here's where the Mihawk would have been nice because I could Mihawk into Brook into Sanji, but I would really like to get footage of that in a video, but it's not as consistent. Maybe just I'm lucky, right? Because I'm pretty sure it's a lot more likely to get those cards in your hand than I make it seem. I just have bad luck. So 6 at our face. We have a 2k. Should we use it? Yes. Kobe pops my Sanji. Okay, I'll never get to do big damage to him. BB to draw. That didn't give us anything. So it's looking like a 7 at face. We could bounce the BB back to hand. Right, it's free. She's not going to do much for me as a 2k on board. Might as well have her as counter maybe, or draw cards. He counters. 4k. I'm thinking we're not going to win this one because like in the last game I always had Mihawk and like another body out. This game I only have a 1-cost Nami out. Having no plays on my 5-down turn was pretty bad too. So maybe it was worth it just to play out a Brook. It would have just died to like a Sanji though, that's the thing. Ooh, Kobe attacks 5. Okay, we'll counter. Brand new 7. Yep, we'll take. None of these cards synergize. Okay, we can Brook into Sanji now. So Brook, Sanji. I can't even utilize my leader ability. We could do 6 Kobe, a 4 into brand new, or just 3 into brand new. Or just 5 into Kobe. We'll just play BB. We'll refill our hand. Right, I'm not scared of this brand new. Okay, maybe I should up my Buckin count. Just to get these free Weebles out. Right, Buckin into Weevil or Mihawk into Weevil. I need like a Weevil, a Mihawk searcher. There needs to be a searcher for that guy. Maybe OP12, right? There's like a slash attribute searcher. Okay, kills our Sanji with the Garp. Poor little 2-cost guy. Counter 3k, their leader hit. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with this Garp. He's still at 4 life too. Haven't done much aggro to him. Would Hody help me here? Let's do 7 at their face. Oh, he got an event search trigger. Guess we'll just play out a Weevil. Then we could do 8 with leader and then untap the Brook. Let's do 7. Bounce VV, untap Brook, and then we'll do 8 with the Brook. Maybe this is better at getting life out of him. Get him to 2 at least. Okay, he's not at 2. So he attacks into Brook, he dies, he pops my Weevil. I cannot Hody my way out of this one. 8 at 5, I have to counter. I need anybody to stick. Another Garp. Okay, I think it's over. You can still do 8k to my Brook. 9k actually. Oh my god. Dang, my Black Luffy deck is so good. Died. And I get a Brook. We'll VV for answers. That is not an answer. I can't even attack. I have nothing that I can use. What can I use? Weevil? Find me something, and then what? 7 lead, 8 lead. Guess that's all we can do. 8 lead. Bounce VV back. Just has 1k counter. Then we'll play out a Weevil and hope he sticks on board. Play him out. But yeah, I can't even win from here. Dang. I really needed to flood to play against them, but I didn't get a chance to. Like, none of the cards came out at the same time that I could use to flood. So if I bet our face, will counter 1. Well, I at least could have got like a Brook into Sanji last turn. That would have been nice, but I draw the Sanji like now. Okay, 8 at our face. 8 at our face. I have to take this one, and then Kuzan. Okay, it's definitely over. If I can stall, I could try to rush him down, but I can't live 2 Garps and a Kuzan here, I don't think. 5 at life? Countered. Okay, that didn't work. Do Sanji out. Let's just... Yeah, we lose. There's no way we could win against that.
Car D Kaizoku.